Thank you. Good afternoon. Renewable energy is going mainstream. It's fastest growing power generation in the world. The future of renewables energy is digital. Digital is the key enabler for what's possible. In fact, if you look at the renewables, it's a very data rich. That's making it as one of the best use case for industrial internet transformation. We are at Renewable Energy GE building industry-leading digital ecosystem for renewable energy, really driving the industrial internet transformation across wind, solar, and hydro. We launched digital wind farm, launched digital hydro plant just yesterday with CTG, the world's largest renewables in the world. We launched digital solar, really driving the transformation in the industry to deliver the revolutionary outcomes. We have comprehensive products portfolio, and we deploy digital wind farm apps to 70 customers, 261 wind farms, 25 gigawatts of the power, wind power, is Predix powered now. We have 4 digital hydro plant customers, 2 digital solar customers. And as part of this transformation journey, we moved our APM health and monitoring to Predix, which is mission critical to us because we use at our remote operations center. If you look at our remote operations center, it's operated about the 4 centers around the world. We monitor 12,000 plus assets, 24/7 operations. Our team actually resolves the issues to really bring the assets back online because this is mission critical. It's about availability. It's about more energy production for our customers. So we want to share the information on our transformation journey and show you the demo, how fast we did it, and how it's really enabling us fast innovation. Prior to Predix, we had many applications to manage these assets, and it required a lot of manual interventions, and also we had very limited analytics capability. By moving to Predix, now it's Predix powered, it really gave us a great scalability and the flexibility. We are able to really drive fast innovation, fast deployments, and we are able to expand to other renewable assets and non-GE assets. We restructured and simplified the UX experience. We really drove customer experience innovation by innovating the customer workflows, our operators' workflows. That drove about 33% productivity improvements. And also, we implemented a lot more analytics and machine learning capabilities. That's really driving about 20% automated resets. In fact, we have a roadmap to get to 40 to 50%, which is significant for our customers. And we are able to solve 80% of our issues in less than 10 minutes. So this is really significant improvement on the availability. And more importantly, we are able to really drive the AEP increase to our customers. So now I'd like to invite David Orr, my CTO for renewable energy, to really show you the demo and also the transformation journey, more information. Thank you. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Sanjeev. I'm excited to be here today to really share how Predix enabled our digital transformation for our rocks. Sorry, let's go back a slide. So what we did was we actually took a team of developers and sat them in our rock. They are sitting side by side with the technicians that are sitting there remotely operating our turbines today. And they worked in about 7 months from idea inception to production delivery at all 3 operating rocks today. They delivered a Predix-based platform. How did they do this? Well, they used the Predix services that are readily available today. They used the security around UAA. They used the data services in Blob Store. They used the edge connectivity, and they also used the analytics capability. And these services, combined with the scale of the Predix system, enabled us to connect in real time to over 12,000 turbines and nearly 13,000 turbines. We're not quite there yet. But it's a cloud-based platform. And what does that mean? That gives us the ability to continually update it, continually drive more value for ourselves as well as our customers. So we've got a large roadmap for this. We want to connect to additional generation types. We want to get out and talk to solar. We want to get out there and talk to hydro. We want to connect to other OEMs. GE, while huge, is not the only person in the business. So we want to talk to other people's assets. And lastly, we want to continue to drive our analytical capability. We want to take that 20% of automated turbine resets and double it, get to 40, maybe even 50% of all of our resets happening via predicts and not because of a human intervention. So the health and monitoring story is really just one piece of our predicts ecosystem. We're building a core data platform on predicts using the predicts asset model, using the predicts analytics, and using the data services today. On top of that, we're putting a microservices-based API that will allow us to build our enterprise optimization, our operations optimization software, our health and monitoring, which we'll view in a minute, as well as other APM platforms today. In addition to what we want to build, we're not the only game in town. We want to enable our partners, and we want to enable our customers and their partners to build on our platform and generate value for the renewables ecosystem. So now I'd like to bring out Sunil Ganesh, our lead software engineer on our health and monitoring platform, to help me walk through this demo. All right, so there it is. That is our health and monitoring solution. This screen right here is the main screen that a rock operator would use. We built it from the ground up with their use case in mind. This shows all of the wind farms that this operator would see, with each row being a wind farm. You can see the key metrics for that site generated in real time from the Predix Edge to the Predix Cloud. You can see the statuses of all the turbines at that site noted by the colors there. So if we look into this, and this gives you a good overview of what an operator would see, get the general health of the fleet. But we want to drill into one. Let's drill into Blizzard Bayou. I didn't pick the name. It's really tough up here to say that. But this gives us the details. This gives us the details of all the turbines in that site. So you can see I've got 2 trip turbines here. I can drill into those, and now I can actually see all the details that a rock operator, a rock technician would need to understand what's going on with that turbine. Where are the blades? How's it operating? What are the temperatures? Along with those, in real time, we're getting the alerts from the SCADA system. So we can see what caused the trips. So this gives us a general idea of what's going on. So now the rock operator's got a couple ideas, a couple options. He can call somebody at the site and say, hey, somebody needs to go out and look at this. There's something seriously wrong with this turbine. Or from this system, from the cloud-based Predix system, he can actually reset the turbine. It'll send a command to the edge box, which will then send it to the turbine controls, which will then say, very nicely, Mr. Turbine, please reset. And hopefully it does. So in addition to this view, where you're getting a general monitoring view, we also have the capabilities where we're going to proactively send alerts. We're going to send alerts to the human operators, and that's what the view that you're going to see here. So here are proactive real-time alerts from the Predix Edge, really from the SCADA system through the Predix Edge, directly into the cloud, that will give the operators, here are the things you really need to worry about. These things have occurred. These are problems that you need to solve. The interesting thing about this screen is probably not the reds and the yellows, it's the greens. Those 2 with the green stars there, they're alerts that came out, but within seconds, we have analytics running on Predix today that will look at the alert, look at the conditions, look at all the faults that occurred, find the one that caused the trip, and if it can, it'll restart it. So it took something that we would have to actually have an operator look at it, figure it out, read a bunch of fault handling procedures, and then log into a remote terminal somewhere at that site and reset the turbine. Instead now, it does it for himself. It does it automatically for him. So there's no more human interaction. And that's where we're getting about 20% of our turbines. Like I said before, we want to drive that to 40 to 50 because we're getting a lot of productivity out of that. But the bottom line here is the Predix platform enabled us to rapidly build and implement a health and monitoring solution for our fleet of 12,000 assets, driving a ton of productivity for our rock operators, increasing our availability, And really, the bottom line is increasing revenue through our customers, for our customers, through availability and through annual energy production. I appreciate you for letting me share my story with you, and thank you very much.